Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming my favorite fragrances and dupes that I found for them. So I always get asked, Demi, I really want to try out your favorite fragrances, but I can't afford them, which I totally understand because I have pretty expensive taste, I think, in perfume, which can be a dilemma, which I totally understand. Perfume is ridiculously expensive, like really. Every time I go into a perfume store, my wallet is crying. So I totally understand this, and I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite dupe companies, which is Bouquet. And I love their fragrances actually. And you ask anyone that's tried them, like anyone online that's tried the fragrances from Bouquet, they smell very high quality to me. Like, I'm not sure which lab they work with, who their perfumer is or whatever, but the fragrances themselves actually smell really nice quality. So I'm very happy to be sharing with you guys dupes of some of my favorites. I have Rouge Malachi'S, Delina Exclusive, Mon Guerlain, and Lancome's Bouquet, plus two others that I really love from the brand. These are my honest opinions. Like, nobody ever can convince me to say something to you guys that's not true. Nobody can pay me out, like nothing. Guys, I'm always gonna be authentic with you and honest. So just always remember that. Like, there are some from Bouquet that I don't like at all. So I don't need to talk about them today. I'm gonna talk about my favorite fragrances and the dupes that I have. So let's get into it. So let's start out with Oud Bouquet. AKA, I've been talking about this fragrance for a long time, like a long time, because you guys know, if you watch me, this has been one of my favorites forever. It's still to this day one of my favorite rose and oud combinations because of how sweet it is. You guys know I love gourmands, I love sweet fragrances, so this being a rose oud that's incredibly sweet is like my perfect fragrance. So to me, it's rose, oud, praline, very sticky, very syrupy. And Bouquet have a dupe which is called Dark Temptation. And to me, this smells so similar, like really almost identical. Obviously the original is a like more rich, more oily, more intense, but they've done an incredible job at just duping the fragrance. The only thing to me is that the Dark Temptation, to me, the Dark Temptation, like I said, is a little more of a toned down version. Like, it's just a few notches toned down, but the scent itself is like almost an exact dupe. So Dark Temptation from Layered. If you don't want to get the original because it's pretty pricey, this is the one that I would recommend. So Dark Temptation from Layered. Okay, so the next fragrance. Is Delina Exclusive from Parfum De Moly. Now, this is definitely one of my favorites. I actually wore this because I did a meet and greet in Dubai, and I wore this for my meet and greet. So Delina Exclusive, obviously Parfum De Moly is a very expensive house for good reason. The quality is really there, but they're expensive. So in my opinion, it is crazy how well they duped the fragrance Delina Exclusive. So this one is called First Kiss Exclusive, and to me, it literally smells identical to Delina Exclusive, like identical. Like, it's mind-blowing how close they got to the Delina Exclusive. So if you don't know, Delina Exclusive is like a creamy, sweet, slightly powdery rose with some lychee, with some this very creamy sweetness to it, some vanilla touches in there, like, for sure. And it has this very plush feeling. They've done it so well in here. So it's like a very delectable, almost edible rose scent. So First Kiss Exclusive from Bouquet is almost like exactly the same as Delina Exclusive. I love this one a lot, actually. So next up we have Mon Guerlain from Guerlain, and this is beautiful. Like, I still love this scent, as you can see. I still love it. And I actually went to the Guerlain boutique on the Champs-Élysées, and I actually met with Guerlain, the marketing director, and I went upstairs, I saw everything. It was just the most incredible experience for a perfume lover. It was incredible. Anyways, getting back to perfume, Bouquet have a dupe called Paris Nights, and to me, oh my god, it's incredible. Like, again, how close it is to the Mon Guerlain, like, it's incredible. To me, this one is a little more intense. Like, I'm not even joking, it's more intense. If you don't know how Mon Guerlain is, it's a powdery iris lavender. There's a lot of lavender in the scent, which I love, which typically lavender is a little more of like a masculine note, but in Mon Guerlain it's beautiful. Like, Terry Wasset is a genius, and the dupe Paris Nights is incredible. It's, like I said, aromatic, vanilla, powdery, a little like soapy almost to it as well. It's just beautiful. Like, I can't tell you guys how many compliments I get with Mon Guerlain, and the Paris Nights is an identical dupe, and it lasts a very long time actually. I didn't mention the longevity, but on my skin, the Be Laid fragrances actually last a very long time, depending on what they are. If it's more of a fresh one, for instance, they have one called Enchanted Garden, it doesn't last that long on my skin, but Paris Nights lasts a really long time, like 5-6 hours. Same with the Dark Temptation. So these are exact dupes, and the Paris Nights is even more intense, so I love it a lot. Armani Prive Rouge Malachi'S. Now, this is my baby. You guys know it. It's my baby. It's what I would say is the fragrance that I wear the most these days. Like, really, I wear this one so much. And it's this fragrance that I'm going to talk about from Be Laid is not really a dupe, like exactly a dupe for the Armani Prive, but to me, it smells similar. So I'm going to recommend it because this bad boy is expensive. Like, this hurts your wallet, like, a lot. So the dupe that I'm going to recommend is called Dolled Up. Now, I believe this is supposed to be a take on Supreme Bouquet from YSL, which also really smells similar to my Armani. Like, it smells pretty similar to Rouge Malachite, the Supreme Bouquet from YSL. So if you can't afford both of those because they're both expensive, Dolled Up is beautiful, like beautiful. It's sweet, it's very creamy, it's tuberose, there's a little bit of like this coconutty beachiness to it as well, but it's just beautiful, guys. Like, it really is. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it's my favorite from Be Laid for sure, Dolled Up. It has this beautiful, more subtle tuberose scent. Usually tuberose can be very overwhelming in my opinion, which I'm kind of going off tuberose a little bit. Like, I like my tuberose like this, like a little more subtle, and this is just incredible. Like, I cannot say it enough. Like, I cannot say it enough. Dolled Up is my favorite from Be Laid. It's just beautiful. It's exactly what I like in a perfume, like floral, creamy, sensual, just amazing. So Dolled Up from Be Laid. Okay, so the final dupe that I have is for Cassili from Parfum De Moly. Now, Cassili is really, really, really nice. I actually have a friend that wears Cassili and it smells incredible on her. I will be honest with you guys, I don't wear Cassili that often, just because if I'm going to wear a Parfum De Moly women's, I'm going to wear Delina. Even though I think Cassili is still like really, really, really good. It's powdery, peachy. There's some plum, I believe, in there. Some florals. It's a really good fragrance, but to be honest with you guys, I'm going to be so honest right now, and people are going to scream. I actually prefer the Be Laid dupe. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I prefer this one. This is called Bella the Irresistible. I have no idea what it is. I really don't know, and I think it's because the Cassili is a lot more powdery. It has this little chalky powderiness to it that the Bella the Irresistible doesn't have, and I kind of prefer it if I'm being really, really honest with you guys right now. Like, it's really, really, really good. And like I said, they're not exactly the same. They smell extremely similar. Like, they're dupes, but I do prefer the Bella the Irresistible because of how it has a little more of like a fruitiness to it and less of the powderiness, which Cassili has more of the powderiness. So these are dupes, and the Be Laid is amazing. So Bella the Irresistible. Okay, so the final fragrance, I don't actually have the original creation, which is from Kilian, and it is Good Girl Gone Bad, which I adore this fragrance. Like, I adore Good Girl Gone Bad. Like, I love it. But like I said, I mentioned in a Q&A, I really have a lot of Kilians on my wish list, but they're so expensive. Like, I can't be doing that right now. So the Be Laid dupe is called My Sweet Dark Fantasy, and it smells so, so, so good. It almost smells a little bit like Amouage Sunshine, to be honest. Like some osmanthus, some apricot, very sweet, fruity, and like this powderiness to it. It smells pretty similar to Sunshine, with a mixture of Good Girl Gone Bad, which they're kind of in the same realms, those fragrances, Sunshine and Good Girl Gone Bad. They're kind of similar. They have that kind of apricot-y, osmanthus vibe, floral, some tuberose. And it's just so good. Like, My Sweet Dark Fantasy is amazing. So I wanted to mention it because if I had the Kilian, I would compare them and tell you guys to get it, because this one is really, really good. Like, I love it. So if you liked Good Girl Gone Bad, you're gonna love My Sweet Dark Fantasy from Layered. So this is the final fragrance, and that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, Be Layered is definitely worth checking out. Like, you can ask anyone that has a fragrance from them. The juice for the price is amazing. Like, the quality really smells really good. Like, really smells really good. It really smells good. I'm not saying it smells like Fragrance Du Bois or Parfum De Moly or Roger, but the juice smells very, very, very good for the price. So I just wanted to say that for you guys. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very happy to be back filming, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.